Yeah.
All right, we in here.
Yeah, we're here. I got the K on the cup. Let them know, baby.
Oh man, you back? It's been a live. It's been a little minute. We have had a live in here. What's going on, Scotty? How you doing?
Man, look. They call me Scotty for a reason.
Do that.
They do.
All right, man. So
That's all you need to know. How's everything going over there in Manassas?
yeah, I don't live there anymore, but it is what it is, player. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Minor League Films. We are back with a live video. We got some little controversy to talk, so I brought in the video game expert himself
You did.
out of retirement. And we're gonna jump into this. What is this? The Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Exactly, man. So we're gonna have some talk here, but first, if you don't know, this is Minor League Films. We do movie reviews, entertainment, comics. Now, Scotty, he does a little comics thing over there. All of that.
You know what I'm saying?
We do everything. Is there anything we don't do?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, you asking me if anything we don't do?
Is there anything we don't do? That takes us no. There's nothing we don't do. There's everything on this channel.
We don't do politics, do we?
No, we don't do politics.
There you go.
One thing we don't do.
This is why I said they call me Scotty for a reason, because I'm gonna find out.
All right. So, Scotty, you got some controversy going on, so let's talk about it, man. Assassin's Creed Shadows comes out, of course. New game. You're a video game guy, aren't you?
Yeah, it comes out in November. It's about a the controversy is which he's black. Let's just point out like this. It's a black protagonist in the game. We don't have too many of those. When there is a black protagonist or a female protagonist, people complain about it. It's just what it is. I don't know. I do know the reason, but it's always silly. You don't have to play the game. I understand. Oh, I'm a big fan of the franchise, blah, blah, blah. They are saying that this black samurai named Yasuke is not historically accurate. One side, I'll look something up about him, and they'll say he was a retainer back in the 1500s, which when you're a retainer in 1500s, you were a samurai or a bodyguard. Then the other side will say he existed, but he was just like a sword bearer, like almost like a golf caddy, kind of like that for actual samurai. But they can all come together and say he existed. They're just saying he's not historically accurate. But if you go back to Assassin's Creed series a while ago, the Pope was in there shooting lasers.
Well, that's
also historically, huh?
That's accurate. I've seen the Pope.
You know what I mean? Like, but they pick and choose when it is a person of color as a protagonist or a female protagonist. It's a problem, and I've never thought like that. I've always wanted more black protagonists. But you know, it's funny. I never even said anything about that because I knew it was going to come anyway. And a lot of times, the black side characters, I like them more than the protagonists. Like Final Fantasy VII, for instance, Barrett, my favorite character in the game. He just going to talk shit all game and still be strong. I like him. I like the side character in Final Fantasy 13 with the chocobo in his head. I forgot his damn name. That's a damn shame. You know, shit like that. Like I like seeing us in games. But it's like every time one of us, it only takes one to have too much screen time. It's a problem. Like another example, Star Trek, one black female captain in like how many years of Star Trek? 40?
Yeah. There's what is it called? Was it Lower Deck? Star Trek Lower Deck? Does that count? That might make two.
That might. I mean, I wouldn't count it, but I'm sure somebody complained about that. But it's like, I don't understand the complaints about some of these series, especially when it comes to Star Wars, Star Trek, stuff like that. Because Star Wars, Star Trek was meant to be woke. They don't know what woke means either. They'll just come out and say, "Oh, this woke DEI thing." I'm like, no, maybe they just are saying, "Hey, we can have another person other than a white person. It's okay." And some people say they wanted Japanese representation in this game, and I can understand that too. But they'll also say like, I've never heard them say this about any other game until somebody of a certain background, they come in a game they don't like. Then they'll have complaints. Oh, I didn't want this in here. But they've also said there's not enough Japanese representation. Well, I agree. But there's a lot more than representation than we have. Like they've been in Neo, the whole Way of the Samurai series is about Japanese samurai set in Japan. Tenchu. What I got written down here: Genji, Onimusha, Muramasa, Sengoku Basura. There's Sekiro, the whole Tenchu series, Suikoden, Suikoden. I mean, it is no reason for this to be as controversial as it is. And Yasuke has been in other media, Netflix show.
Yeah, I know that.
He's been in a couple games too. He was in Samurai Warriors. Like we used to play Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors. So he was in Samurai Warriors. The latest, I think he was in the latest one actually.
Yeah.
So I just don't. I can't wrap my head around, because whether or not he was this or that, the video game is not going to be accurate anyway. He's going to be doing jumps and flips. He's probably going to summon some demons to help him fight. And while they're complaining about it, which is crazy, we don't have the poster, do it. But on the main poster for the game is him, and it's a female Japanese shinobi in front of him on the poster.
Yeah. Well, what I'll do for you is I'll play the trailer. Let's look at a little bit of the trailer. We'll jump into that. Then we'll come back with some post thoughts after that and really jump into the controversy.
Yeah, get in there.
Who are you? Who do you serve?
Answer the question.
I have known in my life. Our land. Our customs. My family. Burns in the name of unification.
You are still a frog in a well who knows nothing of the sea. The ocean's filled with new ships, but they all come from the same river. Greed.
Well, seen enough. Got his own solo shot.
Man, look. And the thing about it is, like, she, as you can see, I don't even know if he's going to be the main character. It might be the main character, or you might be able to do like I don't know if you can play Spider-Man too, but you can switch off between Peter Parker.
Where you can swap protagonists.
You can swap. So it might be one of those. So the complaints to me, I don't want to say people's feelings are invalid, but then I'm going to say, fuck their feelings. Shut your bitch ass up and don't play the game, or play the game. Well, and what's funny also, before you even go, there's also people that will doubt. You know how people that don't like a particular people will say stupid shit. If you get a token out there, they'll be like, "Oh, all of Japan doesn't like this." Then how come the pre-sales are #1 in Japan? Why is that? And how come I've seen like 1 or 2 Japanese people on my TikTok say, "Oh, not really interested in this," but I've seen every single Japanese person I have followed on my TikTok that's made a video about this has made an extensive video about how they knew a little bit of information about them and they're okay with it and they're excited to play it. In the pre-sale show, they must be excited to play it. If they weren't excited to play it, they would be all complaining or just not pre-ordering it at all, because pre-ordering this game is expensive. It's $70 for the main game. It's like $110 for the deluxe edition. It's like $140 or $150 for the
I've seen 120 to 140, which is a lot. I remember the days where I thought 50 was a lot. But I say it's more than just, obviously, anything you put out, it's going to get complaints. You put out the best trailer, you put out the best whatever, it'll get complaints. I think here we're just in the line of doing way too much. And I pulled an article here from Game Rant. But people, they use the word vandalize. People are vandalizing the Wikipedia page for Assassin's Creed protagonists. Basically, they're going in and trying to rewrite history like Wikipedia is the best source to get your history, but saying like, no, he wasn't a real samurai. They don't know why they're putting this in there. He didn't actually exist, and we have plenty of evidence that dude actually existed. I mean, I don't know if these are where these statues are they real, but this is statues of a real person. This is why like, people have made statues of him. So he does exist. And when people talk about historically accurate, I mean, how many people in these Assassin's Creed video games are real? Let alone start. So any sliver of reality of that's actually based off a real person is way more real than most of the games.
The only problem I have with all this, so like, it's okay to complain. It's okay not to like something. Of course, all of us are going to have complaints about a lot of shit. But the complaints like this are not valid. Like the dude that just says no one likes black people, just shitting on black people in general. And I love the comments that say, what if the black people agree? Because they see like 2 or 3 black people, I don't want to use the word COONing out of here. I'm like, man, it's weird. It's just weird, man. It's just fucking weird. And there's one guy's like, don't put black people where they don't belong, shit like that. It's just weird. It's just weird. And it's 2024, and some of these people are young people saying stuff like that. And I like the series too. I like the series for the most part. I kind of fell off between 2, and I liked Black Flag a lot. And then I liked Valhalla a little bit. Mirage was okay. And, I didn't. To 1 and 2, I liked the best until Black Flag. Black Flag is probably my favorite. But the series is just really an okay series anyway. Like, look at Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid got historical figures all about there. Historical events all about there. And then people are flipping around, dodging bullets, teleporting, breaking people's faces with fingers, rollerblading, and fires coming out. Did we ever complain about that? Ever? Because it was a good game. It was well done, and obviously it's fiction. But we don't shit on white people and just because they're in the game. Like, come on, it's just crazy.
Yeah, I mean, even we played about that too. I remember when we were talking about the HBO Velma series, and when they did the Fred, it was just like, wait, that's way too far. Like come on. Let's stay a little true to character. So it goes both ways. We'll complain about it. What needs to be complained about is just like it's very weird energy. I don't know why it's a video game. Like you said, you play it or don't play it. And obviously we've known when we get to characters entertainment. I mean, we talked about it a while ago with the I think it was the Chinese movie posters where they'll take a Star Wars poster that the original and they'll completely change it. And John Boyega is in the middle of the American poster, and then you go to the Chinese one, and you got to find him. It's like, where's Waldo? So
it's wild to me that and it's not all the time. It's not the majority of people doing this, but it's just the fact that, like, and when he came out there and people were complaining about him before that movie came out, and I thought that first one was great, the number 7. When he was supposed to be a Jedi, they're complaining for the movie came out. I'm like, wait a minute, this is our first black Star Wars protagonist, and y'all complaining about is woke already? It's the first one in a galaxy, and it even starts off. What does it say? Far, far, galaxy, far, far away. You don't think there's gonna be one black Jedi somewhere besides Mace Windu, besides Adi Gallia? No one knows who Adi Gallia is except for me and the rest of the actual nerds. But besides them 2, yes, there's going to be another one. They're going to probably do another one soon. Like, it's going to happen. You got to get over it. Just like every time I see an all-white show, I don't think I've ever sat to myself and said, damn, I hate it. Just because it's all white. I've never said that. Just like you said, the Velma show, I didn't see the point in changing Fred's race. I didn't see the point in that.
Well,
but I said, okay, I'll give it.
Huh? They changed. Remember, they changed Fred so he could. He was very feminine. Velma's race changed.
Yeah, and Shaggy.
They did change Shaggy.
Yeah, not Fred. I meant to say Shaggy, but I didn't see the point in changing Shaggy's race. But if they changed his race and still made him energetic and high, I would have been cool with it. But they made him boring to me.
Yeah,
but I didn't complain about the race. I don't care about the race. I just care if the character is good.
Yeah, I mean, that's for the most part. Like, I've never watched the show and been strictly with race or character or whatever. It's if it's good or not. I'll watch whatever. I've watched plenty of shows. I ain't seen a black dude or a black woman walk across the screen ever. I mean, it's some of my favorite shows, and I love this is why I love like a series like The Boys, because they play with that. They go into the back office, they're like, oh we need a minority to just put out there for people, but not more than one.
And I enjoy they did that really, really, really well. I mean, I like the original Lord of the Rings movies. Ain't have a single damn black person in all of Middle Earth. And I enjoyed the shit out of that movie. I never complained. It would have been nice to see a black elf or maybe a black dwarf talking shit, but I didn't complain and say, "Oh, nah, this ain't accurate. This ain't it." Nah, but
the best we got was in Twin Towers where somebody fell in the mud. You like as close as we gonna get.
That's my favorite movie. That's my favorite medieval type movie ever. Is Two Towers. That's
I said Twin Towers, Two Towers. Yeah. But no, man, it's definitely a lot here. I mean, I think I think this is a really good looking video game. I mean, even for me, like, you know me, I don't play video games, but this right here, I mean, it makes me want to play. It looks awesome. That's what matters. With the volume, it's awesome. That's what matters. And that's what you want to see. And I mean, obviously, this looks good, man. Once you go down to it, it looks good. So I don't know. I don't get the controversy. I don't get the complaining. But if it's just up to me, like, I'm like, dang, I might have to check this out. Especially they got games coming back, GTA is coming back, so I might have to start playing little video games like back in the day.
What you got? Switch?
Right now I have a Switch, but
not gonna be able to play it
coming out. No, I'm gonna have to get a PS5.
You gonna have to get that 5 because this. Wait, I don't think this is coming out on the Switch, is it? Let me check. So before I start talking,
yeah, nah, I highly doubt it's coming out on Switch.
Let me check because I could be just talking shit now. Hold on now.
That's what you do.
Hold on now, yeah, because I have a tendency to talk some shit. But you know what made me laugh though, and people think they know me when it comes to this kind of stuff.
What?
A dude on TikTok when I was making a video about it, he said, "Oh no, it's on PC, Xbox, and PS5. So you can get it on PC." But dude on TikTok said, "Yeah, I bet you wouldn't like it if we changed Black Panther and had Ryan Gosling act as him." And I said, "Hold on, y'all don't know me because I would watch the hell out of that. I would buy 2 tickets to go see that." Because what people don't know about comic books is if Bass chooses you, you're Black Panther. Period. It's not just a line of black people. Bass can choose white people. And they might actually end up doing that in comic books eventually and have a white person that plays Black Panther. And I'll watch the fuck out of that. Why not? I would have no reason just to not watch it.
I mean, strictly from a marketing standpoint, if you're telling me Tommy Lee Jones is Black Panther, I'm like, damn, he must have been good in them auditions. I gotta go see it.
Like, and not just that, you can put Tommy Lee Jones as Martin Luther King and I'd go see it. Go ahead and talk some shit. Like, people think they know me and know us. I'm like, listen, you can cast anybody as anybody, and I'm gonna watch it if it's written well. Gods of Egypt would have been good if it was written well. It had nothing to do with the cast being all white, even though that was probably weird because it was set in Egypt, but the movie was just bad. If that movie was written well and everybody was white except for Chadwick Boseman, shit.
No,
I love Egyptian culture. Shit.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I most definitely would watch it. It doesn't matter how crazy it is, as long as they're good. But yeah, man, wrapping it up there. It's a lot of controversy for this. Hopefully, like we did with who was it, the Marvels? Judging by the property that comes out, the game is bad. It's bad, but it ain't got nothing to do with having they didn't make the game bad just because it had a black samurai in it. It's just a bad game. Or if the game's great, it's great. Don't knock it for it. So definitely, when that comes out, you'll probably get some gameplay on it, and we'll get your thoughts on it there.
I'll play it. I'll stream it because it's not gonna be bad because the black guys in it. It's not gonna be good because the black guys in it. It's gonna be bad or good because of the writing and the gameplay. I'm assuming the gameplay is gonna be masterful. The story is what we're waiting for. We're waiting to see how good the story is, and it looks like it's going to be quite immersive. So we'll see.
No, most definitely. But that's what we got on the topic. Again, this is Minor League Films. So make sure you hit that sub. Make sure you hit that like. Scotty, let the people know where they can find you.
Well, if you want to find me, I mostly hang around TikTok at Corona. And can I spell that for people that can't spell?
Yeah, go spell it.
Damn, where's my pop up? You ain't got my pop up in here?
Yeah, it's there. You just missed it.
No, you talking about some racism. This is racism. Boom, there it is. I didn't got to talk. I'm on IG, not too much. I'm on TikTok, Chrono Comics. Put it in your phone. Follow me. Talk shit if you want to. It doesn't matter. There you go.
Well, if you want to find me.
Oh, I didn't even ask the question. Darian, what'd you eat for lunch? Look, see?
I ate Flyknit Johnson on Instagram, Minor League Films on TikTok, and City Boy Quentin on Twitter. That's exactly what I had for lunch. It was a great meal.
All right.
But, Scotty, let me not be selfish. Let's say they found you. They're like, all right, I got a little bit. They found me. They were like,
We got nothing.
I need you two together. Where can they find us both? All right, he clearly didn't answer the question.
You asking me?
Yes, I'm asking
I
you.
thought you were doing like a self-reflection thing.
Where
you can find some Minor League Films on anything. TikTok, YouTube,
he had to, he said, what?
IG, Facebook, your mama's house, same name.
There we go. Minor League Films at all of the YouTube shorts, TikTok, all that. You want to find us both. Don't forget, email minorleaguefilms@gmail.com. You got a movie or something, got something you want us to watch, want us to review, let us know. Any final words for the people?
Up next, we got movies that we used to love and think were great that are actually dog shit. Tomorrow.
That's true. That'll be up there soon. Also, stop being racist out there. All right, let the game play out.
I'll try.
Out of here.
All right. How they gonna be mad when the girl was in front of him on the poster? If anything, that's racist. Stand in front of the black